We are a few weeks removed from the two most successful basketball seasons in school history, but if you're wanting to relive some of the great moments, you can next Wednesday night at the premiere of The Journey, a film created by a few Homestead students documenting the record-breaking girls' and boys' basketball seasons.
The Journey, it's a documentary based on the boys' basketball team and the girls' basketball team for this year. And it just takes you through the postseason and the regular season practices, and then we have coach interviews, player interviews. All the footage that you're gonna watch is all original footage that we shot, and it just takes you through the entire season.
Without knowing how the season was going to play out, Carl and the other filmmakers took a chance on this movie project, coming up with the concept well before the first game even took place.
One morning at breakfast, I was with my friends, and one of them's on the basketball team, and he said that we should make a basketball video knowing how good the teams are gonna be this year. And I mean, that didn't really even cross my mind. So I went back to school and I was talking to Matt, and Matt played a big part in this. And so we kind of juggled through ideas, and we noticed that the best way to do this, if we're gonna be this good as everyone's saying, we should maybe make a couple videos in between, but document the entire season and then have one big, movie type thing whenever they lose or how far they get.
The event is free and begins at 7 p.m. in the HHS Auditorium on Wednesday, May 13th, and anyone is welcome to attend.
The movie's 75 minutes long, so you'll see everything from Homestead Hysteria to, the state championship games in Indianapolis. So even if you were at all the games, we have stuff that you wouldn't really see, like the locker room footage, and then there's interviews from players and the coaches, and then we have a lot of the huddles and timeouts and everything. If you came out to the games this season, you probably had a bunch of fun, and I feel like you would really enjoy this movie. I mean, just putting it together was a blast, honestly. I just can't wait to release it to everyone.
And now here's a sneak peek of the movie, The Journey.
I don't know, I hate caramel. Anything that starts with a C, really. Carol, caramel, I hate them both.
That was a great feeling, especially because I remember my freshman year seeing Nick Gamble, Seth Coate, Zach Terrell, and those guys lose to Carmel in a tough-fought battle. That was good to sort of get that monkey off our back and prove that we could play with the indie teams that everybody always hypes up as being the best in the state.
Seem to be in a little bit of a danger zone here. They're down 37-31 to Carmel with 4:43 to go.
When we were down 37-31, I thought for sure we were going to have a tough time getting the basketball from them. And I shared that with my assistant coaches. I said, we're in a little bit of trouble here.
We all felt like we were going to win that game. We just had to sit down and play defense, really. We switched off Teddy on the Ryan more longer, and I think he struggled more, and we got the few stops that we needed.
So possessions were low. And that's the reason why I knew that we had to execute and score about every time we had the ball. And fortunately, we did that.
We were down, we were battling back, and the biggest thing in any game is getting over that hump when you're trying to make the comeback, finally taking the lead after being down for so long. And that not only just putting us up by 1, but putting us up 2, giving us a bucket's advantage. That was big.
Last year I was kind of the go-to man hitting the last shot, so this year when we had Biggie, that's who gets most of them, but whenever it's my turn to step up, I just try to.
Once again, you can catch the premiere of The Journey in the HHS Auditorium at 7 p.m. on May 13th. The event is free and everyone is welcome.